everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly. A very happy Friday out there to everybody watching. Today I want to sit down and I want to do a bunch of looks with this new Urban Decay palette, the Naked Honey. I did choose 7 looks for 7 days of the week so that you can kind of get a feel as to if you can use this all week. So I do have a variety of different looks, so if you're excited to see what I created, go ahead and stay tuned. We're going to get into the shadows. Okay, really quick, I do want to mention I am just going to kind of zoom through and then play some music for you guys. You just go ahead and sit back and enjoy, and then I'll kind of wrap it up at the end of the video, give you some final thoughts on it. But I did want to say that I asked everybody if you preferred a tutorial, multiple looks, or if you wanted a full review, and I got kind of half and half, literally. So I'm doing both in one video. We're going to zoom through this. I am zooming through this instead of doing the 2 Looks Tuesday kind of style that I used to do. I am zooming through this to do 7 days a week because I am inspired by Mandy Lea. I'll leave her channel linked down below. I just found her through Samantha March's channel. She like showcases like like fellow creator, so I will link both of those channels down below. But Mandy Lea also does 7 looks with her palettes, and I was like, that was really great because 7 days a week you can kind of get a feel as to if the palette will work for you for that week. But let's get into the eyeshadows. I have mascara under my eye. That's fantastic. So this is real life. Okay, so this is the final look that I did create. I did want to do a all one shade to see how I could fast mom this palette here, because I feel like a lot of these shades are quite similar, especially if you look at just the mattes here. They're just a shade different. And I don't really like palettes like that. This is not going to be a favorite palette. I'm going to say that. I did create some really pretty looks. I'm really happy with my purchase. And you guys can hear in my voice. I know you can hear in my voice. I had a moment of FOMO with this palette. And I bought it out of FOMO. I'm not mad terribly that I have this. It is very beautiful. It is not as unique as I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, out of the whole shade, out of all of these shades, this one that I used today, Drip, this is my favorite shade because it's kind of like a pumpkin spice kind of color, and this one is somewhat like unique to my collection. And then this one, I would have been fine just getting 2 singles of these. I feel like the other shades, they're just not. And again, this dark shimmer shade, I struggle bust with this. I don't know what to say or think about the Urban Decay formula and these dark shades, because in the Reloaded palette, same thing. The dark shimmer shade in here, struggle bust. Fallout, this one has not hit hard pan immediately, but it's my least favorite to work with out of here. It's very pretty, but it's struggle bus to use it. I've gotten some really great looks out of here. I will say the formula is okay. It definitely have fallout every time I use it. Doesn't matter the brush. So I definitely have to powder underneath my eyes. I think they wear fine. They wear best for myself with eye primer. And I will say too, these shimmer shades, they definitely need to be either used wet or with your finger, with a dry brush. They're almost non-existent. I say almost because depending on, I find it like in the inner corner where I have less texture right here. They're nice for inner corner highlight, but anything on my lid, because I have texture, I have to use my finger. Just a dry brush isn't going to cut it. And then it packs so much punch that now you really, I don't know. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments from like what you see. I feel like the shimmers in this palette with this formula, they make my eyes look so textured. I used the same makeup for the last 4 days. For the last 4 days, I've used the same makeup time and again. And it's just every time I used one of these shimmers, I just felt like I was old. Made my eyelids feel old anyways. But that's going to be the kind of final thoughts on this palette. I'm happy I have it, but it definitely was a FOMO moment. It happened. I'm not mad, but FOMO happened. That is my honest thoughts. I think I could have probably passed on it, to be real. But anyways, let me know if you like this 7 days a week look. I didn't film it once a day. I did kind of pack a couple days in together, but let me know if you like this style of video, because I absolutely had a lot of fun. Because when I sat down to start filming this after I got home from vacation, I was like, I should just take this back. FOMO. I realized I had FOMO before I really got into it. So I almost took this back. I don't think I'm going to take it back because I really love this shade. And it's an expensive $50 shade because I don't know. I am keeping it, I think. Not my favorite FOMO moment, But let me know. Like I said, let me know down in the comments, because I had a lot of fun creating something that you could wear all week. And sometimes it is hard, especially when these shades especially are so close together. They really, really are. The mattes are so close, and there's not an actual deep shade. This shade is not, I would even call this a medium brown. It's not a dark brown. And the fallout. So it's also fussy. Those are Kelly's thoughts. I hit a moment of FOMO. So, did you pick up this palette? What are your thoughts on it? And let me know. Let me know about the looks and everything down in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.